Welcome to the Autocad course. My name is Reiti Paramo, and I will be the instructor for the course. Now, this course is mainly focused on those who are not familiar with Autocad, but at the same time, it works as a way for you to see what else can you do with Autocad, in the hopes that you might see something different. So with this in mind, the course actually focuses on new students or users, but at the same time, it provides a lot of different options that you can use in order to understand or to see what else can you do with Autocad, based on the updates that Autodesk has done with Autocad, meaning that if you're coming from previous versions of Autocad, you will be able to see what is new in Autocad and also how it adapts to the previous user interfaces. Because if you have used Autocad from over 10 years, you are going to remember a user interface completely different. But at the same time, if you learn how to use Autocad in a little bit over 5 years, you are going to see that the user interface is almost the same. However, the new features that have been added are mainly used with the access to internet. Now, Autocad is very easy to use. However, it has a lot of options and features that you can actually use in different ways, which means that one of the things that we are going to focus on this course is how you're able to customize the user interface and the preferences in a way that fits your profession. And this means that this course is very easy. However, I will be covering a lot of options in case that you already have used Autocad. So this way, you will be able to use these options in whichever way you want, and at the same time, the lessons are created in a way that you can return to these lessons because they will be linked together, meaning that if we find a feature in AutoCAD that affects more than one tool or command, or another feature that you already have in AutoCAD, then we are going to cover it in different ways, but also it will be referenced throughout the course. Now, with all this in mind, the course is also focused on how you are able to use AutoCAD based on your profession, which also implies that you will be able to create templates that you can use specifically in your profession. But at the same time, you will be able to use AutoCAD in a way that you can use these files even with other softwares. But what is exactly AutoCAD? Well, AutoCAD refers to a computer-aided design, which means that this is a software in which the computer actually aids you with your design. Now, this was created in 1982 and is one of the products that is owned by Autodesk. Nowadays, this software is used thanks to the high quality standards that it offers. So it's one of the softwares that is used in a lot of fields, thanks mostly to the amount of tools and features that Autodesk has developed over the years. So you're going to find that Autodesk find a way to simplify many of the things that they noticed that the users were actually doing by using AutoCAD. So a lot of the tools just pretty much do the same things that a lot of users start doing, but without some of the steps that they have to use in order to do the same thing, especially in this version of AutoCAD, which is focusing 2D drafting. However, thanks to the tools that are used in editing, not only for 2D, but on 3D, now AutoCAD is very robust also on 3D modeling, and its stronger use is on design and architecture studios. And this is because it has become the reference software for studios that focus on design and also in architecture. Now, among the fields that actually use AutoCAD, you have mechanical engineer, civil engineer, architecture, electrical engineer, electronic engineering, topography and cartography, and also in graphic design. And this is all thanks to the robust tools and commands that AutoCAD has in construction as well as in design. Now, one of the objectives of the course is learning the AutoCAD commands that you will need to use in order to create and edit your AutoCAD drawings, plans, and layouts. So this means that we're going to focus on tools that you're going to use in order to create your own AutoCAD drawings, but at the same time on how you're going to present them. So with this in mind, we're going to focus on examples and exercises that you can use not only to achieve this, but also in order for you to learn how to work with different projects for architecture and also engineering, because this field actually uses most of the options that you have in AutoCAD. And once you learn how to use these tools and features, you will be able to use them also in graphic design. Now as well, since you are able to create 2D drawings and also 3D models, you will be able to learn how to turn a 2D drawing to a 3D modeling. And at the same time, since a lot of the users actually wants to be able to get a certification specifically for AutoCAD, you will be able to get a lot of the information that you're going to use in AutoCAD certification exams. And also, we're going to be able to update the course in order to add more lessons throughout the course. So with all this in mind, I welcome you once again to the course, and I hope that you enjoy it.